How's the beef?
Poorly, man. Rob and Slip Show, we are back with Alex Fernandez.
Hey,
What's
how we
up,
doing?
dude? Good. How you doing, man?
I'm doing all right. Thanks for having me on.
No problem, man. And you have two web series, correct? Body Jumpers and Dawn.
That's correct.
Wow, dude. How long have you been doing them?
Well, I started Body Jumpers in 2012, the original Body Jumpers, because the version that's on now is a reboot of the original show.
Okay.
So I started back in 2012.
And that's about a female agent sent to Earth to protect humans from aliens, correct?
Correct.
And
yes.
who sent the main character?
She works for the IDA, which is the Interplanetary Department of Agents. So they basically sent her to Earth to, and that's in the original show. That was the original concept for the show. But now the new show, which is Body Jumpers Resurrection, it follows Sonya Rain. She's a hacker, and she finds a suit, and the suit gives her the powers to fly and do everything she needs to do. But the suit is connected to the original show, where the suit still comes from the IDA.
Okay.
But she hasn't discovered all that stuff yet because we only had one episode so far.
So she's from Earth in the resurrection.
Yeah, she's a regular human, who has a power suit.
That's cool. And why did you choose a female for your main character?
Everything, all the property that I've created is always, for some reason or another, it's always a female character. So that's basically everything that I like to create always has a strong female character lead. I'm not really interested in seeing like the guys do it. That's what we've been watching since cinema was creative.
Yeah.
So I wanted to change it up and show the women's perspective and show strong women and show them kick ass and stuff like that.
Cool.
Yeah, but strong female hero, that's just unrealistic.
No.
I'm just kidding, man.
You are the problem, Slim.
It's for people like you, man.
How long have you been making Body Jumpers? You said 2012?
2012, yes. I made 2 seasons of the original show, and we began the 3rd season. And after the first episode, I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna reboot it. I'm just gonna just start over because I was looking at Dawn, which I had started just a year ago, and my writing and everything had gotten so much better that I said, you know what, I could just start this over and make it actually better than what it was.
That's cool.
And so that's what I did.
That's cool, man. And Dawn, that is about a female vampire. Given a second chance by God to fight Satan, right?
Right.
That's a
she
cool
was a
concept.
She was a witch who lost her family to the plague, and then she made a vow that wouldn't happen to her. So she set out to find immortals, and she became a vampire. So for 800 years, she was like an evil vampire. And then she was visited by an archangel who gave her an offer that she can be a warrior of God and get a second chance of regaining her soul. And that's her story. And
that's
pretty
so
cool.
that's what we catch up with her now.
That is cool. Just that evolution from like witch to vampire to now like holy warrior.
Yeah, that's some cool stuff, man.
Well, because I tried to be, I did research and tried to do something different because we've seen vampires in almost every form. We even have space vampires. So I said, well, I never saw a vampire that works for God or who prays and stuff like that. So I said that's different. That's what I want to do.
Yeah, that's rad, man.
I just thought of one too because we're talking about like things that nobody's ever done. Vampire leprechauns.
Vam leprechauns. I like that.
You have like a leprechaun villain, maybe.
That would be a cool villain. Like this leprechaun. I don't know.
Who just goes for the knees?
For 800 years, my clan has patrolled these hills.
Leprechaun vampire zombie. Oh man, Alex, you're from Puerto Rico, correct?
Yes, I was born in Puerto Rico, and then we moved to New York when I was 2 years old.
Okay, that's what I was going to ask when you came. Was it like a big culture shock?
No, well, no, because I was 2 years old. So I just grew up. We grew up. Me and my brothers. I mean, when my brothers came, I mean, they were older. They were already like teenagers and stuff. So for them, it was probably a culture shock. For me, I grew up here.
Cool.
I don't know anything different. Now, if you take me to Puerto Rico, that may be culture shock.
Have you ever been to Puerto Rico? Like, did your family do like yearly trips or anything?
Because dude, a couple of friends I have, they go back every summer. They said it was cool, but it was different.
It's definitely the green.
Yeah.
I've been there once.
I mean, to me, I see it as a place that you just go retire or something.
That's like we talked to an author, and he retired to South America, and he said it's like a real difference. Like you just have to learn not to be in a rush. Like going to the bank.
Well, that goes for anywhere. Once you step out of New York City, you gotta learn not to be in a rush.
Yeah. He was from, I think, California, and he said, like, just going to the bank down there could be half a day. Half a day.
Right. Yeah, everywhere else they take long breaks. Like Spain, they have their siestas and they take their 2 hours, 4 hours, or whatever.
Yeah, I think Italy does that too, man.
Yeah, they do, man.
Can you imagine Americans with a 4-hour break?
You take you nap at lunch? No. So when you make the web series, like, how big of a crew do you have that works with you?
Well, I am the crew.
That's it?
I write, I edit, I direct, I do the posters, I do the special effects.
Wow, that's cool, man. That's really cool.
I do. I'm a one-man crew there.
Nice, dude. And where can everybody find it?
They can catch it on YouTube. For Dawn, you can catch it at youtube.com/Alex Fernandez's Alex Fernandez's Dawn, the series. And then Body Jumpers, you can find it at youtube.com/The Body Jumpers. And we're also on Facebook. You can just Body Jumpers on Facebook and Dawn the series for Dawn. And you can like our page.
Is it different like actors in each series?
Yeah, it's different actors. Well, the girl who plays Dawn, she's also in Body Jumpers. She plays a villain on Body Jumpers. She plays a villain called Viper, and she has a energy bow. So she doesn't shoot real arrows, but they're more like energy.
That's cool. When you said you were a one-man crew, I was about to ask the same question because I'm just picturing you wearing a wig. Like, I'm assuming he's playing all the characters as well, probably.
No. I do the stuff behind the scenes, and then I have actors.
That's what I thought. Seems like this guy's playing all the roles.
No.
I'm everybody. Because he's very creative.
Now that would be truly amazing.
Talented, yeah, very talented.
Oh man! And has it been in like have you had it in any like film festivals or anything like that?
Yeah, both shows they both won awards. We won best. Both shows have won best web series and they best special effects. Well, we won in Spain also at the International Euro Film Festival for best web series.
Wow.
Yeah. And we do a lot of events, and they invite me to certain, events to speak about the shows and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool. We also have comic books based on each show.
I saw that.
So that's cool.
That is cool. What do the fans like both? Or is there one they prefer better?
They like both. They enjoy both. Because the way I do it is they're kind of connected. So to get the whole story, you get the more full story if you read the book and watch the show.
Cool.
Because I may mention something in the show that you may be like, oh, what are they talking about? But if you read the book, then you'd be like, oh, that's what they're talking about.
That's cool.
So,
man. Who did you contract somebody to like animate it as well?
To animate it as a short or something?
Just draw it in the comic book.
Oh, to draw the comic books. That came about because we would get a lot of fan art for the shows. And then eventually some of the artists just said, hey, if you write the stories, we could draw the books for you, and we can collaborate. And that's how that started.
That's cool.
And now we have a new book coming out. The next issue is coming out at the end of this month it will be out, which is Agent Nexus, Wanted Dead or Alive. For Body Jumpers, we have two different sets of comic books. We have one that has like everybody, all the body jumpers, the agents and the villains, and then we have solo books, which is just one character from the story that on their own mission.
Cool.
So
what the body jumpers? They're aliens that like assume. Do they take over like human bodies?
Right. Yeah, they take over human bodies and. And then the agents, they stop them and stuff.
What is their goal?
The original show, well, I didn't. Their goal is not like world domination or anything like that. That's so cliche and it's kind of corny. I'm gonna take over the world, So it's just more. They're more like an agency, more like an FBI type agency, but except for aliens,
That's cool.
Yeah, but you have, their characters, they have their main villains. But for the new show, we have humans, I guess you could say they're mutants, humans that also have regular powers. And then we have the aliens that come from space that have powers and stuff. So I wanted to change up the show and really establish, like, now we're going to have, like, news reporters and stuff like that. Because in the original show, the people in New York City didn't know what was going on. So I never showed, like, a police officer or a reporter trying to investigate the scene or anything because they didn't know what was going on. But in this one, everything's happening in the streets, so it changes the story completely because you have people in the street, punching somebody through a building. Then that's gonna make the news.
Yeah. Nice, dude. What is one of the series bigger than the other?
I would say not really. Maybe at the beginning because Body Jumpers I started it first.
Before, okay.
So it had a foundation already when I created Dawn. So it kind of like they just transferred over, and then I got new fans because it's a totally different genre. So I would say that right now they're pretty much even. I mean, when we usually do Facebook live Q&As, we get a lot of. Are we gonna see a crossover? We're gonna see Dawn fight Nova.
I was wondering
We've gotten that question like 2,000 times already. So that's a possibility down the road.
Or at least make an appearance, like where Dawn fights with the main character in Body Jumpers. That'd be pretty cool.
Right. Yeah. So the fans, they really enjoy it. They like it, and I'm thankful. I'm very appreciative that they take the time out to watch the show and really enjoy it and comment and say, I want to see what happens next and stuff. So it's really cool.
That's awesome. What who sent the main character? Like you said, there's like an evil organization. Like is the hero sent by like?
Well, in the new version, it's just she finds the power suit. There's a meteor shower, and the suit comes in the meteor shower, and she finds the suit, and it bonds to her. So she hasn't really discovered where the suit comes from, the origins of the suit. She just has flashes of the planet, of the council, and stuff like that. But, each episode she'll discover more and more. And some of the original characters from the original show, the original agents, will appear in the new version. More has mentor types. So it's going to be interesting because, like I said, we already had a fan base built, and I didn't want to start completely new where they don't recognize anything. Right. So that's why I said, no, you know what, the power suit will be from the IDA, so they still recognize the badge, and stuff like that. And then I'll bring in some of their favorite characters, to pop in, and they'll be like, hey, that's that guy,
Nice. Do you have a lot of, like, fans from the original series, like, telling you, what they want to see in the new series?
Yeah, definitely. I get a lot of feedback and a lot of well, first of all, they were surprised when they saw the new version because it's more superhero like. The first one was more sci-fi. This was more superhero like, where she, like I said, she finds a power suit, but now she ran into another villain who also has powers. And the next episode, we're introducing another new villain. So she's just going to continue learning about herself and the suit. That's why I wanted to make her human, because I figured people could relate more to her if she has, everyday regular problems, and she's just a regular chick who has a lot of baggage and now finds the suit, now what she's going to do with it.
Do you know if that turned anyone off going from like a sci-fi thing to a superhero thing?
Not that I know of. I mean, people were pretty excited when they watched that first episode. I got a lot of good feedback. Yeah, so I didn't. mainly what I did get was they were worried about some of the original characters that they loved. They were like, well, is that character going to be in this show? I would get that a lot.
Yeah.
And I would tell them, yeah, your favorite characters will appear in it again. It's not a total reboot. It's more of like we're looking at it from the other side of the fence. First, it was and there's always a chance that the original alien could be, a hero could be on it and stuff like that. So it's a lot of things can happen. I didn't erase the past. I didn't erase the original show and say they don't exist anymore. That didn't happen. Yeah. Or everything. The 2 seasons before it did happen. It's just now we're following the story of this girl who happens to find this suit. But that's why I still continue the comic books, because the comic books still have the original characters and everything. So they can always follow it in comic book form.
I'm a little curious about his character's suit. Is it like a bioorganic type of thing, or is it just like technology? It's a nano bio suit.
Okay. Yeah. So actually, in the new issue, we find out that's coming out that has to do with one of the original agents. We find out the origin of her suit is actually connected to the story. So
that's cool.
I thought about it. Yeah. So whoever picks up the comic book, they'll get to find out how the suit came about.
Nice.
I've always been into, characters with suits like that. Like, I used to love, I don't know if you know what the Guyver is. That was just silly.
Yeah, I love Guyver.
Yeah, man. Yeah, big fan of stuff like that.
Well, the inspiration for the show, I don't know if you guys know, but there was a show back in the 80s. It was called Greatest American Hero.
Yeah, dude,
and he found a suit,
show.
And he had
I love
it was with an actor called William Catt, and he finds a suit but he lost the instructions. And so he wasn't able to fly right or land right. And so when I came up for the new body jumper, I was thinking, oh, you know what? That's what I'll do. I'll do Greatest American Hero. She finds the suit, except she won't be all clumsy, landing and crashing things. I'll give her the instructions, which clearly plays out in the episode. They give her the instructions and everything. But that was the inspiration for the new version of it.
That's cool. Yeah, I love that show as a kid, man. I don't know how long of a run that show had, but I don't remember. It
ran for 3 seasons.
Wow. See, yeah, I was a little dude when I saw that. That was one of my favorite shows.
I think I was like 10 when it came out. Yeah, the song was catchy. The title song was a song that everybody was singing.
Did you ever see the Seinfeld where George said his answering machine, but he changed the word to
believe it or not,
George isn't here. Yes.
I love that.
I love that, and I love the original show. Like that was great. Do you have any other projects, Alex, coming out, or is it just are you just focusing on Body Jumpers?
Yeah, just Body Jumpers and Body Jumpers Resurrection. We're gonna start working on episode 2. Start shooting it. For Dawn, we just released a new episode last week, or not even last week. 3 days ago, we released episode 9. Nice. And we have one more episode, and that'll be the season finale, and then that'll be available on DVD. They'll be able to get that on Amazon.com.
Cool.
And I have another property I created before. Even I created Body Jumpers, I had to create a character called Finn. She's a female bounty hunter, and it takes place in space on a different planet. But it's called the Sin Chronicles, and the first book is called The Time Divide. And so I'm working on the second book of that.
Cool.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I'm kind of curious. You were talking about how, like, in Body Jumpers, a lot of the fans are like, oh, you're going to have this character, that character. So obviously there's other characters that a lot of fans like. Have you considered doing spin-offs?
At one point I had started to do something like that. I had started to do what I had called Body Jumpers Origins, and it was just basically like I wanted to do like kind of like where you see each character young and see how each character was created. Because some were created by sorcery, and some were born. But you get to see the agent young before they join the academy and stuff like that. So I wanted to do that, but it's just it's too much for me.
Yeah, that
at
sounds
the
like
moment,
it would be
so it's better. Because what happens is you spread yourself too thin, and then they become, the other show starts to suffer and become crappy.
Yeah.
And so I always tell my actors, hey, the first thing they see on here is mine, so I don't put out no crap.
Okay.
Because they're not gonna say, oh, that guy. They're not gonna say, oh, this sucks because of him. They're gonna say, who made this? Whoever made this sucks.
This guy sucks.
Right?
So
Yeah.
I'm very conscious of that. I'm very conscious of that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, my
Smart.
stuff is not, it's not Titanic, but I try to put it, to the best that I can.
Yeah.
The best I can do to it, and then I put it out. But if I look at it and I feel like it's corny or it's cheesy or it's been done 100 million times or you can see it coming a mile away, I don't do it.
Yeah.
And I try not to do stuff that other people did.
Cool, man. I
What's
like
your?
that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I was just gonna say, I like too that you threw together a bunch of genres because you're like, there's magic, it's science fiction, it's all this and that, it's superheroes, like that. That's really cool. I like that.
It's captivating. I was gonna ask too, Alex. Is your company Parasito Productions?
Yeah, Pajarito Productions. Yeah, that's the name of my company. That was my father. It means small bird. That's what they used to call my dad. That was his nickname.
Oh, wow.
Because he would always whistle. So they used to call him Pajarito. So when I created my company, I said, that's what I'm going to call it.
I like that. That's cool, man. Because I saw, like, I didn't know if that was a company you worked with, or I didn't know if it was yours, or that's really cool.
No. My wife is the one that produces the show, so she handles the finances to get costumes and, props and feed the people and stuff like that.
Wow. That's a big production, man.
Yeah, as much as we can for two people.
Yeah.
mom and pop production.
I like that. Now, where can everybody find the comic book? Is that on Amazon as well?
Yeah, Amazon, they can find the comic books for Body Jumpers and for Dawn. Dawn is great because it's her origin. It's how she became a vampire. You get to see her from a small child until she becomes a vampire and all that stuff. So it's pretty cool. 52 pages, and you learn a lot.
Nice, dude.
I have one more question before we let you go, just because this is something that I'm super pumped about. So I'm curious. Are you pumped about the new Power Rangers movie?
I am.
Oh, it looks amazing, dude. I can't wait. I want to go like opening night. It looks so great.
The girl, the chick they got I was going to say, the girl they got to play the Pink Ranger is like spot on.
Like the original?
Yeah.
Dude, I've watched the trailer like 100 times. I think I watch it like once a day.
I like the tone of it. I mean, it looks great.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it. I hope it's not, one of those teasers that they hype it up and then when you go see it, this movie's flat.
I had so much.
Again.
I keep looking at review sites every day because I have so much anxiety for it. I'm like, the second I see a bad review, I'll just get it.
It looks good. Because I've seen the original movie. I got it from my son.
They're terrible.
I just can't watch it.
Yeah.
I think even my one son said, I can't believe this is in a movie. I'm like, I can't.
I can't believe I thought that was the shit when I was a kid, man. Like,
yo, it was amazing. Especially when Green Ranger came. That was the most.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
when you go back and you watch it, it's so.
Oh man, that's one of those movies like you're on your own, guys. I'm gonna go in the backyard for 2 hours.
Do you like the new look they're going with too? Because I think they do look more like Guyvers. Like they got that bioorganic look to them.
I do, but I think the swords may look a little bit too much like Transformers.
Yeah.
You can't look too
much
like
the Megazord is a little weird looking. I do agree with that. I wasn't too crazy. The suits I love. But.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alex, we have to wrap this up, dude, but where can everybody find you?
You can find me on Instagram at 10F Studios. You can find me on Twitter at 10F Studios. On Facebook.com, you can find me at Facebook.com/Director Alex Fernandez.
Nice. Dude.
And there you go.
Awesome, man.
And you can catch our shows on YouTube and on Spark TV.
Awesome. Thank you, brother.
Thank you.
Have a good one, man.
Have a good night.
You too.
All right, bye.